Hi, I'm Nathan.
And I'm Maria.
We're the Chatterboxes. Come join our crew. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Chatterbox crew. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Maria.
I hope that you all grabbed your drink and a snack and you're ready for a chat. I know we did.
We are.
Because we are ready for a chat.
A drink. It's not a pink drink. It's actually... it's actually the strawberry acai with...
If you say
with a little bit of heavy cream. Not too much. Not too much. Because, no. So extra the strawberry acai with like light heavy cream. And then I think I put like 4 or 5 scoops of vanilla bean in here. And then I shook it. And then extra strawberry inclusions. Too much on.
I should have asked you to bring me a drink.
After I texted him and he didn't answer.
I was asleep.
Bitch, it's 1.
I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. I was too tired. I was up till 5 a.m. No, I was up till like 4:30 a.m. And then I woke up again at 8. Wasn't cute. Anyway, I have a story to tell you. I've been holding it in this whole time. Okay. So I got this from a TikTok because I wanted to try it for myself, right? So last night after I left work, you know that red light that's right there? Like the red light that's right after work, right? So, you know, usually when I get in my car, I check my back seat. But I didn't do it this time. And so I pulled up to the red light. And I turned down the music. I'm looking straight ahead. I just went, you know, I know you're already back there. So you can just come sit up in the front if you want. Mm-hmm. It sends like a chill down your spine. It was so funny, bitch.
You said that?
Yeah, like out loud. Because what if there was someone actually in my back seat hiding?
Oh,
well, like, how would they... You know, I already know you're back there, so you can just come sit up in the front if you want. Mm-hmm. It was so funny. It's like a little game of Russian roulette. Mm-hmm. It was so... What if there was someone back there? Yeah. You're not laughing as hard as I did.
Because I'm thinking of your back. Your back seat's the thing. It's so full back there. Where are they gonna fit? That you won't know.
Fucking he said the same thing.
Well, that's...
I just thought it was funny.
Maybe it was more emptier back then.
I thought
then I'd be cackling. So it was like, you know.
I thought it was hilarious. Maria, I had my music down for 5 minutes straight, cackling in silence. I thought it was so fun. I'm sorry, my eyes keep watering. I don't know why.
You're good.
See, that's why I thought they were red, because I just woke
that
up.
That happens to me when I haven't slept and like I'm near light. But like it's usually sunlight though. Oh. Not regular light. Also, it's when I have my contacts in usually. But I have to have like not been getting enough sleep though.
Oh, well, I probably slept like maybe like 4 hours last night. I think that's fine.
No, that's when I would get like my eyes sink. But like I said, it's usually when I had my contacts on and I wasn't sleeping good. But now that I'm like have like a good few hours of sleep, like it doesn't burn.
How'd you sleep last night? Sorry.
I want to say sleep at 1. Yeah, 1 something. Probably 1:30ish. Let's go take a shower. I remember it being like around 1.
Oh, and you woke.
I woke up at
7:20.
No, 7:20. I had to be at work at 7:30.
Oh.
I woke up.
That gives you plenty of time.
I mean, yeah.
Put on a nice little coat of mascara and
walk
out the door.
But then I woke up like at 6:50 when I officially got out of my bed, or 6:55.
Too early.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm still waking up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think you really didn't find that as funny as I did.
Yeah.
I thought Maria. I was just saying.
Are you fucking high?
You know, I already know that you're back there, so you can just come sit up in the front if you want. I tried to do it like in a seductive voice too. You can come sit up in here in the front if you want. And a chill went up my spine. A chill. It's like a little game. It was so funny, bitch.
It's so funny.
Okay.
I mean, it is funny, but not like, oh, I'm gonna laugh. Like, I'm smiling funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
No, it is.
Okay, well.
Super hilarious. But anyways, it is officially June. This is our first June episode, right?
No.
It's not? I thought the last one was the May one.
No, the last one was our first Pride Month episode.
Oh my god. Never mind. I was trying to make a good segue for you, but never mind.
But for Pride Month, every episode that we film this week, we are going to, not this week, this month, we are going to incorporate some story or some reason to bring up pride. And for this episode, I want to tell you what the colors of the flag mean. Okay, so I have them all written down. Okay, so for red is supposed to mean life.
Maybe typed.
We need to be typed.
I know, that's all I was doing. I was written.
I have it all.
You have to write it.
I
I don't know why that's all I could think of. Literally, I'm so sorry. Literally, I just was looking at it and I was like, I think you literally see me like squinting my eyes, I feel.
Do you think we'll get demonetized for my nipples being out?
No, you're a man.
You're right.
And they don't look like women tits. Well, women. Because obviously you can be flat chested.
Flat chested? You're right. My whole body's flat besides this ass.
What are you doing? What the fuck was that? That was scary. That was a scary look.
Don't fucking blame me.
No fucking way you're doing this again. I'm done.
Okay.
No, we're gonna explain this to them, but then after this, I'm done. I'm done.
I know I looked at you
Explain.
weird. I know I looked at you weird.
Look, you did the weirdest face and look with your eye to there. Your eyes literally went like you like twitched or something. You were like that's like the closest I can mimic it. It was scary.
I know that time. That was me tripping out.
That time.
But
hey, no
let
way.
me tell you, the other day we went to Barnes and Nobles, right? And I am
readers if you saw.
And make sure you're following the Chatbox crew.
You're covering it.
But anyway, I was actively reading a book. In the middle of me reading, I was actively looking down at the pages. And in the middle of me reading, in the corner of my eye, I just see Maria go, and she swears to God that she didn't do it.
I moved. I did move. I'll say that. I moved, but not with my hands. Like, I moved, like, my legs moved over here. And you were the one like, and then you said that. You were the one that went like that with the book. It was not me. I never went.
I was like, why would I bring it up in the first place if it wasn't me?
Listen, I don't know. What you do in your mind and make yourself believe, I don't know. But that's my truth. That's my truth.
My fantasy, my truth.
Yeah, you do say you're a little Dalulu.
So I'm not that.
I think your Dalulu was coming out in that moment.
I'm not that.
He's a little Dalulu, y'all. Comment Dalulu. Comment Dalulu if you believe me.
I'm not.
What was another thing? Oh my God. That's why y'all need to believe me, because literally, like after that, we were walking around again, looking at books, and I remember, I don't know what happened again at this moment, or if we were still talking about that moment. Either something happened or we were still talking about that. And I remember all of a sudden we're talking about it, or we're talking about something else, and you start backing up into the corner acting like a victim. You're like, no. And he backed into a corner. He literally, I wasn't even stepping towards him. He just backed himself into the corner. Do you know what I'm talking about? When we were in like the...
I don't know what you're talking about.
He didn't even let me explain to him to help him jog his memory. Sounds like I was a little defensive. A little Pick the victim! Oh my God! He's trying to do it right now!
I don't know what you're talking about.
I still know what you're talking about.
I don't want this narrative.
Comment Dalulu if you think Nathaniel's a little Dalulu.
Making that TikTok.
Yeah, making it a TikTok.
I love it.
But you know what I'm talking about? We were in like I think it was a wellness or spiritual. Were we? Did something else happen again, or were we still talking about that moment?
I don't know.
Something happened. He was acting like a victim. I'm telling you.
That day is a blur to me. Most of that day is a blur to me.
Yeah.
Except for
the
fucking.
I was like some things. We went. What were we gonna say?
Except for that. Except for that fucking cheesecake. That was so good.
Oh, he got a cheesecake. It was kind of good, but it tasted like bananas.
Okay,
but
it was a bananas Foster cheesecake, and Maria took a bite and she goes, "This tastes like bananas."
No, I said it tasted too much. I knew it was banana, but like I thought it was gonna be like caramel because I had like a swirl. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be like caramel banana. But it was like literally straight banana.
It tastes like banana pudding.
Like literally imagine you like had bananas and you just smushed them and then ate them like that for some reason.
Is this inside out?
That's how it was.
No,
I don't
right?
think so. It would look weird, and I don't see any tag in the back or anything. If I did, I would have
There's-
told you.
There's no tag.
I'm not fake.
There's no tag on this shirt.
Well, anyways, we also went to the Bath and Body Works trash because he wanted to.
Oh yeah, I want. You know, like people are always showing on TikTok. They're like
Dumpster diving.
Like dumpster diving into the Barnes and Noble, not Barnes and Noble. It's the Bath and Body Works trash, and they're out here finding like candles and like creams.
No, yeah, I've seen that. Usually it's already like torn up though, because I know people even do it at Ulta, but like they're like supposed to like break it apart and like, you know, destroy it.
But again,
like sometimes they're found good. But anyways, we went into the trash. Literally, it was actual trash. There was nothing like actually Bath and Body Works products. It was like actual literal trash from the workers, and we were like, well.
I was pissed. These TikToks are lying to us.
I know, literally. I know they be finding stuff, but like no, it was literal just.
They'd be like
trash.
They'd be like, oh, we're finding so many candles. I found like 6 candles. They're broken, but we have a wax melter.
You want to hold it?
Why can't I do that? Why can't I find?
I know. Why couldn't that happen?
Why can't we find the sprays?
I think maybe that was like a trash day though, cause like, there also wasn't that many trash bags.
You're right. There was 2.
Like, yeah, like 2 or 3 maybe. Like it was a few.
Anyway, are you ready for the colors of pride?
I was born ready.
Okay, I typed them out.
Oh, that's how we got into this whole conversation.
Yeah. So the color of red is supposed to mean life. Okay, it's not supposed to. It means life for the pride, and it resembles the color of blood, which is often referred to as a vital part of life, it literally is a vital part of life. Okay. I was a little when I wrote this last night, and so it might not make complete sense. Literally, the car story, person in the back. I literally wrote that.
Bro, that's literally how I write my little podcast notes. You've seen mine.
Yeah, but you're.
But I'm not always.
For the color orange, it means healing. Orange is believed to be during Pride.
Oh no! I'm sorry, I was dying.
Orange is believed to be a color of fun and a celebratory color. And then yellow means sunlight. A bright and radiant color supposed to stimulate new ideas and thoughts. Green is for nature, a healing color meant to convey prosperity and growth. Indigo, which was originally blue, is supposed to resemble serenity, the ability to feel calm and serene, a relaxing color that soothes the soul. What are you looking at?
Because I was thinking.
Yeah, I have one more. You can tell me your thoughts after. What?
Let me read it.
I think I messed up the color violet. Anyway, violet is the color of royalty. It's supposed to calm and connect us to the spiritual realm. Oh, that's what violet's supposed to mean, spiritual.
I was so right. Because literally in my head I was like, spiritual. I'm not going to say it because imagine me being wrong. I should have fucking said it.
I fucking wrote spiral.
Spiral?
I was a little last night.
Even I'm a little. I don't even mess it up like that. But anyways, all I'm going to say is, because at first I kind of got confused. I thought you were talking about like, what the acronyms were, you know, for the L, B, G.
Oh no.
So I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. This isn't going in LGBT. So I was like, well, what the fuck is he doing? But then I was like, oh wait, he's talking about colors.
Yeah. Oh, you ready to talk about the colors of pride? Maria's over here like, what does that mean?
Oh my god, I don't know. I think it's something about today because earlier at work, dude, I don't know what the fuck. Literally, I was reading a cup. It said something, right? It said, don't put something on top. No, put this on top. Put this. Never mind.
Okay. Do you mind if I be right back really fast?
Yeah, it's actually fine.
Okay. Do you want me to stop it?
Yeah, like, you can stop it.
Okay, we're gonna be right back. Oh, then never mind. We're not gonna be right back. Maria's gonna entertain y'all. Okay.
I guess I'll get y'all ready for what we are going to be talking about today, or a few of the things we're going to be talking about today. Well, I know for me, I have prepared a little true crime thing. I think this happened in Korea or Japan, one of those. When I'm telling it, I'll say where. But we're going to be talking about a true crime about a woman that murdered someone. And then my other thing is I'm gonna be talking about this nun that like everyone's going to go see.
We're telling the nun story without me?
No, I'm just telling them what I'm gonna be telling them.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hate to interrupt. But I'm back.
Yeah.
I had to grab my...
Here you go.
Okay. Well, I don't... Are you ready to start with your stories? Because that was the end of mine. Unless you want me to tell...
yeah, I'm ready.
Unless you want me to tell one of my Reddit stories first.
I can talk about the nun right now.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and talk about the nun while I get prepared.
The nun.
Oh, my God. Wait. I saw my sister's best friend on Tinder.
What did you tell them?
So, there's not much to tell. I sent her a screenshot of it. I'm not gonna...
You already showed me this. I thought you were saying you wanted to tell them.
Oh, well, yeah. And my sister was like, see if it was a match. And so I went to see if it was a match, and it wasn't. I texted her and I said, you better tell him to fucking match with me. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, I'm expecting a match. And when he does match with me, I'm just going to text him and be like, I've been expecting you. Because I think that's just so funny. I think it's so funny. Anyway.
Okay. So, the nun I'm talking about, her name is, I might be pronouncing it wrong. Her name is Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina. What a lovely name. So, have you heard of the nun in Missouri? That's
no fucking way, bro.
I was thinking it'd be funny because literally in my head I wrote it as a script, Nathaniel, as if you were actually answering. So I was like, let me. I don't know. I thought it was funny to do it.
Sorry. Here, we can.
No, it already happened. My joke. I mean, I'll read it.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Have you heard of the nun in Missouri? That's body has barely decomposed since 2019.
I have not.
Okay.
I'd love to hear about it.
Okay, I don't actually want to read my script. Well, yeah, I feel so weird. Just like, well, I'll read it. Well, there's a nun named Wilhelmina, and hundreds of people are going to go see her in Missouri, saying it's a miracle, and they think that of holiness because they're Catholic, like people. So like people are just saying like it's like a miracle.
When did she die?
2019.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
Yeah, literally. I literally said, "Have you heard about the nun?" And anyways, all that. But anyways, they're saying it's like a miracle and like a sign of holiness, cause like her body is barely decomposing and it's already been like years, So apparently she's like holy as fuck.
I don't know why I did that.
Cause she's holy as fuck. She is. Well, that's what they're saying.
We stand
the Catholics.
Queen. We stand Holy Queen.
They're saying that since her body like barely decaying. Also, I want to shout him out. But like, it's actually not an uncommon thing to happen. It actually does happen.
I have a question.
I wouldn't say frequently, but like it does happen.
Can I say a conspiracy theory?
When I'm done.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better fucking be sorry. Now you're really interrupting me. Anyways, I saw this on TikTok. Her name is Lauren the Mortician. She's really like funny. I really liked her videos. I even looked at her other stuff. I really like her. But I got the information from her. She says that it's not really uncommon, and the reason that it happened to that lady most likely is because like the elements. Like,
oh, I love her.
Oh yeah, I like her too. But she had like a very sheltered. She was sheltered from the elements, obviously, because she's on the ground in a casket, and it's cooler in the ground, and also like the casket is like a cocoon, and also she was black, so like since she has melanin or something like that. Yeah, it was like the melanin. She said that like you decompose like less, I guess.
Oh. I wonder if my papa's decomposed.
Probably.
Yeah, but he died in like 2016, so I don't have that for
But
a
yeah,
fact.
she said that.
Was that the whole nun story?
No, it was more.
I'm
trying to think. No, I mean there was one, but I just like didn't word it right then.
Do you think that like?
Oh, because of the collagen. I knew it wasn't melon. I knew it was like that melon part seems wrong, but it's because of the collagen that they have more of. So that's it. That's why I got wrong. Wow. But yeah, it was actually not uncommon, and yeah, I thought that was cool. A bunch of people are going, apparently.
And she still hasn't like even started decomposing?
No, like she has like a little bit. Like I can show you pictures, and like you can put it in if you want to. I guess. Trigger warning: you might see a dead body if he does put it in. if he puts it in. But let me find her. It's just like she's really dried out. Like,
ugh.
But like she really hasn't changed that much. Like honestly. You see, that's her.
Oh.
But you can tell like her body. Like I don't know. Like her body. Like I feel like it definitely has like the rest.
Is that the picture of her when she was alive?
I think that's a painting or drawing.
Oh, well.
But this is a picture of...
That's crazy.
This is a picture of her alive.
Oh, right there. She looks very beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice smile.
I wish I had a better smile.
No, I have something to say about my smile too. I think it's this side. I think it's this side that opens more than this side.
I just don't like mine.
I mean, I don't think I have a bad smile.
Like, I try and take
I
pictures.
think this one opens more than this one.
I try and take pictures of me smiling. I'll be like, I think that's ugly.
Well, I think it's because you gotta find angles. Like, I don't like most pictures of mine too, but like, after a while, and I find the angle.
No, I'm more of like
I don't like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, my conspiracy theory. Okay.
I could not see myself.
What if they like?
What is?
See, that's beautiful. See, you look beautiful when you smile. I don't. I feel like I don't like. I do that a lot.
No, that's cute.
I do that a lot.
I won't do that. Do y'all like mine? I don't like mine. I'm not taking a picture of that. I don't like that. I don't like it.
Why does it look so weird when you do it?
I don't fucking know.
Sorry, no, I didn't mean
We'll
weird.
do it again.
I didn't mean weird. That was rude.
Do it again.
Okay, well. But I wasn't put on the spot.
You got me laughing. Hold on.
I'm sorry. Show
Did I do it?
me this.
I look so fucking mad. No, I don't like it. I'll show you. What the fuck?
How come I don't look mad, but you look pissed? Do I look mad?
No.
I look very handsome.
I'm trying to.
Also, I watched you do it in the.
You saw me?
That's why I started laughing.
Oh, it's him. You scared the heck out of me. OMG. OMG.
That was hilarious.
That was scary. Are you calling someone?
No, am I? No, it's just a dual screen.
I got scared, y'all.
Sorry.
I saw someone.
Sorry.
And I thought it was a ghost.
Sorry.
So I dropped y'all. And I threw them.
Sorry, that was my roommate. Sorry. Well, I can go ahead and tell one of my Reddit stories. Stop.
I look at the camera too, as if like, y'all know.
They don't know anything.
Somewhat.
I haven't shared.
I
But
did a little bit last time.
a little bit. I just thought I've been going on do you hear her? She been mute. What are you laughing about?
Oh, I'm just a funny gal. Come here, Athena. Maybe we'll get a little Athena cameo if she decides to show up.
Maybe. Okay,
If she decides to progress. Oh yeah, your Reddit story.
Yeah,
Tell us
I
about your Reddit story.
I figured that this was like I guess like a true crime kind of episode. At least that's what I thought the nun was like a true crime. I guess I was wrong.
Nah, she's just a nun that's not really decomposing, pretty much.
But
And the Catholics are saying it's a miracle and it's a sign of holiness. But
I found some I guess true crime scary stories.
I mean, the other story I have is a true crime. Like, it's an ongoing thing about. Actually, there's an update of it today. So that's also why I wanted to like look at it.
At least
like,
these are supposed to be true crime because I looked up like scariest like real true crime experience that people have experienced. And that's I haven't read these yet, so there's gonna be like raw reactions. I just did like the top ones that had the most like upvotes. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this first one. Oh, before I start, I didn't say the person's TikTok that I got that idea from. That I told you about that I thought was hilarious, but you did not.
What idea?
The one of me in the car.
Oh, you got it from a TikTok?
Yeah, I got it from a TikTok because I thought it was really funny.
Oh.
But I wanted to shout her out. You know who it is. I've been it's the one person I've been watching. Demi Austin Looney is the woman that I got it from. You know, the bitch that I've just been watching all day. Oh. How come we don't have anyone like that works with us? Like, be fucking for real. He's hot. You don't think so? Really?
Like, he's one of the people like, I can tell he's an attractive person. I can tell why people find him attractive. Like, he is attractive.
but you don't.
But I'm not into him.
Okay.
I'm not also a muscle gal.
Why-
He's very.
Why is this apron so tiny?
Yeah. I think he did it on purpose.
I mean, that's how I wear my apron. It's not. But anyway. Okay, you ready for the story? Okay, I grew up in a funeral home. I helped out in the office when I was about 15. We got a call from a man whose wife and infant baby had been murdered in cold blood. Oh, spooky. There were very few clues. It made headlines. Cops set up surveillance at the viewing. It was heartbreaking as the mother was holding the baby in her arms. That's so sad.
Yeah.
I was asked to take the flower cards and get I was asked to take the flower cards and periodically get the husband and ask if he recognized the names. Then I photocopied them and put them back. I did it because I was a quote kid and people knew me. And I was sorry. Obtrusive. Okay, yeah. I talked to the husband quite a bit. He seemed devastated and shaken. The cops told me that they had an eyewitness to someone leaving the house the night of the murder. The witness was a 3-year-old girl. She recognized the man leaving. It was the husband's best friend. Oh. Turns out that the friend and the husband had made a pact to kill each other's family and run off with their or run off with everything that they get from the debt. Like, you know what I mean? The little girl identified the friend. Sorry.
Keep going. I realized I was smiling and I probably was like a weirdo. I wasn't smiling because I think it's funny. I just want to say that. I was smiling because something else.
The little girl identified the friend, and I guess one of them cracked. They both went to jail on a multiple account, and all on the testimony of a 3-year-old. I still cannot believe the day that the man stood right beside me multiple times, and I had no clue. I don't think I ever looked at life the same way after that. That was the whole story.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
When I read The Funeral Home, I was afraid it was gonna be like a ghost story, but it wasn't. That was good.
Wow.
Could you imagine?
It's crazy.
He talked to the man the whole time, and he didn't even know.
No, it's like this is one thing I saw. I don't know exactly what case it was, or what exactly happened, but I remember I think it was somewhere in California, like somewhere in 2000 something, maybe 1990 something. I think it was somewhere in 2000 so, where like there was like some guy had murdered some woman, I think, in her house, and like they were neighbors, and like they actually interviewed him, like I think day of or like one of those days, you know, when like after they found her, but like I think it was the day of that they found her. They interviewed him, being like, "What do you think of all this?" Because they don't know, obviously all the police there and all that, and like he was actually like talking to an interviewer, and you can like tell he's like nervous and all that.
Oh my god!
I don't know what case it was though.
I saw one of like.
No, I think that's scary. Like they interviewed him, and you can now you know why he was like nervous too.
I saw one of like a man who kidnapped a little girl, and then he went to the mother's house to get flyers to put up around the neighborhood, and then he also, I'm pretty sure he got interviewed by the news too, like before they found her. That's crazy. That is, what level of psychopath do you have to be to kidnap someone, then go to the door of the mother?
Hold up, you keep talking.
To go to the door of the mother and be like, "Do you have any flyers I can put out?"
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. No.
That's a new level of fucking psychosis. I'm sorry. What are you looking up?
This case I saw earlier. I think I finished it yesterday. Okay. So I was gonna talk about the story right now. This is something else. It's not the story I was planning on telling, but I was watching. Oh my gosh, I love watching Bailey Sarian. I love her videos for the Makeup Monday.
Oh.
No, mystery and makeup. I feel like she says something else. Makeup, mystery Monday.
It doesn't matter.
She says something like that, but like it's a little thing she does. You know, she does her makeup and she like tells her like story, and like it's a fun time. But the one I saw yesterday is about this guy named Joshua Phillips, and apparently I didn't finish all of it actually, but the little half that I have gotten is pretty much there was this girl. I forgot her name. I'm gonna say her name because I don't want to, not say the victim's name. Um, when I find it, I'll say it. But there's the victim. She was playing outside. She was 8 years old, right? In her neighborhood, like it was a suburbs pretty much. So like it was like common for them to be out and about, And I think this was in like the 90s, I think so. So like, everyone's like outside, having a good old dandy time. But like, anyways, she's outside and like she's usually with her sister, but like apparently she wasn't with her sister that day, and like she was with like a neighbor. I forgot what his name was, but like he was known like around the neighborhood to like, just like be with the kids, but like not in a weird way. Like he was just like the nice guy that like talks to the kids, And like apparently he was showing her how to like hit Maddie. Maddie. Her name was Maddie, the victim.
Yeah, her name was Maddie because it says Maddie's older sister found.
Yeah, it was Maddie. Okay, her name was Maddie. Yeah. And pretty much, she was playing with him, and like he was showing.
I know this story.
Yeah, it's it's a popular one because I've heard it before, but like I just honestly don't remember all of it. But so that's why I watched it. But anyways, pretty much, he was playing with her, and like he was showing her how to like hit a golf or something like that, like hitting a ball, but like in a specific way. There's some sort of specific way. And apparently she like went home to like go get something or something like that, and like that's when he last saw her. And like obviously he was like a big like one of their first people that they were like suspicious of, because like he was like the last one to see her, and he was like an older person, like playing with his little kid. But like he says like no, like she left to like go get it, and like he was like when she didn't come back, I just thought like, oh, maybe her parents didn't allow her to come back or whatever, like he didn't really think much of it because like But anyways, she doesn't come back, and then like the mom's like yelling out for her name, like Maddie, and she's not coming. And like it was known in that area during that day at least that there was like a good amount of people outside apparently. So it's like they were like, how did she like disappear? Like there's so many people, like how did she just like disappear literally? But apparently it was the guy across the street, the son. He was like 14. Yeah, he was like 14 because he was in ninth grade. And he had apparently murdered the girl and essayed her because you wanna know some fucked up shit? They literally okay, so like I think the day of or like the next day, it's like not the day of. The police came obviously, and they're like asking like, oh, have you seen her? Like, did you guys see her or anything? And like they asked him, across the street, because across the street, and he was like, yeah, I saw her like walking by, but like only saw her from my window, because like apparently he wasn't allowed to go out. Him and his mother, because like he was known to be like a very normal person, like normal, like people said like. He didn't like, he wasn't antisocial, like he wasn't like, like nothing like where people would think he was like crazy or weird or anything, like he pretty much got along. Yeah, and people like even said like he's even nice to animals, like he's never done anything to animals, like he's not a weirdo. Like even like the mom of Maddie was like, yeah, he's not like a weird kid. But like apparently his dad wouldn't allow him and his mother like to leave. Like once they got home from like work and school, like they weren't allowed to go out, like then they couldn't like go sleep over. And apparently like the dad like had a thing with girls. He was like, you can't play with girls, so he wasn't even allowed to play with the girl Maddie. But he says apparently the girl Maddie was like, hey, come outside, let's go play outside. And I don't know, for some reason he was like, oh, I'm gonna go outside. Like, well, this is his story, but like obviously it's not real. Like I don't know if it's real, I didn't finish it. But he went outside apparently, and he accidentally, he said they were playing baseball, and he accidentally hit it hard, and the ball hit her in her head. And he said like she was crying and all that, and he was like, I don't want to get in trouble, because like he's like, dad, will obviously be mad at when he was playing outside, because he's not allowed to go outside. And also because he's playing with Maddie, and like she's a girl, and I don't know why he had a thing with playing girls. And he was like, you can't play with girls. So he was like, oh my god. He's like, I'm freaking out. So that's why he would like hit her with a baseball bat. That was his next response. Let me hit her with a baseball bat. And then like he hits her with a baseball bat, right? And he says like, oh, the way her like, because when they found her, I'm like jumping around everywhere.
No, I know where they found her. I remember exactly where they found her.
They found her, the police.
No, the mom found her, I think.
No, the mom, yeah. But like, hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to say, because I want to say all cohesive where he like works out. Okay, I'll just finish. But like, apparently she was found with like no pants and no underwear, and he says the reason she was found like that is because he was dragging her, and he's like, oh yeah, I must have been dragging her, and like the pants and the underwear just like, came off, Obviously, no one really believes that, and I don't really know what happens after that part because I didn't finish that part. But also, the way they found her was they had already checked their house like 3 times. I don't know why, but like they've already like they like checked her house like 3 times, like went in there and like did a little look around, and like for some reason, like when it got to his room, they didn't even like look more apparently, and even though like his room smelled, they said though, and like the reason I guess like they thought like they don't want to really keep looking around too much in there, and like the reason they thought the smell was like so bad was because he did have 2 other pets in that room with him, like also he was a 14-year-old boy, so like 14-year-old boy,
dirty.
a bird, and then like a dog, you can only imagine the smell. But like still, like I feel like I would look around still. Like
Ooh,
if you're a police,
I smell.
I feel like you gotta look around if you're the police and you're smelling something in a,
I smell like decomposing, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a nasty smell. But like anyways, they already checked the house like 3 times, and even with that smell and all that, they didn't really like look into his room that much, I guess. But like the mom actually.
You know damn well when they didn't find the body the first 3 times, he was sitting there like.
Yes, a good 7 days had passed until they found her, dude. Like under his bed. So like he literally was sleeping in his bed, cause like it was a water bed, and I don't know how he did it, but like he put her like under the bed, so he was like literally sleeping on his bed with her just like rotting away under him, for like 7 days straight. But his mom actually found the body because she was cleaning around, cause they had just finished like checking it that last third time. And so like she's like I guess picking up things, cleaning up. She's like, I'm gonna go clean his room because like he hasn't cleaned his room after I've already asked him to clean his room. She's like, I'm just gonna do it. So she went to go clean the room, and she said that like she was picking up, and I guess she said she saw like a puddle like forming around like under the bed. She's like, oh my gosh, like the water bed like probably like has a hole and like the water's coming out, and like she said she's looking around there, and then like that's when like I think she moves a sock or something, or like a shoe, and then she says she sees the foot, and then that's when she freaks out and she runs out the house, and like she just like tries to look for police, because obviously this is like 7 days after, so like there's still people around, still police officers around that area. So she like gets out the house, and like she finds a police officer like down the street, and then like the police officer said that like she was freaking out so much that she was like she could barely like, say a sentence, like she was just freaking out until like he was like, I'll just follow you to your house. So they go to the house, and that's how they found her. She was under the bed the whole time, the water bed. Maddie. And I don't know what happened after.
Honestly, the props to the mom.
Yeah. I mean, not props. I mean,
like,
you find a dead body.
I mean, like you hear all these stories where like.
Oh, where the parents want to defend it. And I was like no,
parents...
listen, there's a moment. If my kid, I'm in my kid's room, and there's a fucking dead body. What the fuck, bro? Ain't no fucking way.
I feel like I hear all these stories where like the parents find the body and they're like, I'll help you hide it.
Mm-hmm.
I would not help my child hide a body.
Oh no.
If they come to me,
I'd be scared. I'd be scared of them. I'd be like, what the fuck? You're gonna murder me?
If they come up to me and they're like, Dad, I killed somebody and the body's in my trunk, I'll be like,
the fuck?
But I'll be
like, I think I'd try to react good though, because I don't want to get murdered.
I'd be like, I won't say anything, but I don't know anything. You know
really?
what I mean? I'd be like, I'm not gonna say anything, but I don't know shit, and you never brought this to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not helping you.
Really?
I would act surprised until either I found the body or they found the body, and I'd be like,
mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there's a body.
Now you'll know.
I'm not technically doing anything illegal.
Well, yeah.
But
if you know, isn't that like the bystander kind of thing?
Fuck, you're right. Fuck, I'd have to go to the police.
Because at that point, once he told you there's a dead body, you know.
You know, you're right. I would have to. I would tell him that.
And then you're also like now known as the last person that saw him.
I would tell him that I wouldn't tell anybody.
He tells them. Your kid tells him like, yeah, I just went to my dad. I wanted help.
I'm like, I don't know anything. I have to go make a phone call.
Yeah, see, that's what I was like, really? Like, I would think I would try to, like, act like that or, like, try to react good where, like, they don't murder me. Because if they already murdered someone, what's to say they're not going to murder me if I'm like, I don't want to help you?
I'll murder you. I'm just
So, I would think if, like, after they left me alone, I'd be like, yeah, I won't say anything or something like that.
And then,
I'd be like, Policia, I got something to tell you.
I have some news.
And, yeah.
Get the news trucks down here. I'm going to be famous.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, it's really dumb.
But yeah, I don't know what happens after that, and I don't know the actual story, like of actually what actually happened, because I don't really think, obviously, that he hit her. Maybe he did hit her with a ball, but he did obviously hit her with a baseball. But obviously not the dragging her would make that, and then also like, come on now. But I don't know the rest. I didn't finish the video.
Well, maybe the.
Well, I fell asleep to it.
Maybe the hitting her in the head with the baseball was true. Like the baseball.
No,
bat?
I mean I think that part was true because like they said like I think her face was messed up and all that. Because he was like, I have to get her quiet. So you know he's just gonna hit her.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
So I think that part's true. You know, hitting her with the baseball, and maybe the ball part too. But I don't know the rest.
Are you ready for a new story?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
There's the hair. It's gone.
Okay. Right, so this one says, my dad worked in a morgue during college in the 60s. One time on a night shift, he was training a recent hire when they were wheeling a dead body down the hallway. The body under the sheet suddenly started to sit up. The guy suddenly freaked out, ran out the doors, and quit. Apparently, a dead body can have muscle contractions in the abs, which would cause it to sit up. Could you imagine? That's not really a true crime story.
Like bodies move even after like they're like dead, and like that's something like
If you were at
morticians go through.
If you were at my funeral and I sat up in the casket, would you laugh? Because I would laugh.
I think fucking
If
I'd actually. You saw how I reacted just now. Literally, and I'm there talking to you, or I'm looking at you. You fucking pop up. Oh my god, that reminds me of a story I had. I was gonna say on the podcast. I was gonna tell y'all, but then I was like, no, I'll tell on the podcast. So the other day, I was at work, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, going to the bathroom as one does. Sorry, don't get that close.
Go to the bathroom. Don't get that close. As she's the one that got close to me. She said, don't get that close. Okay.
But like, anyways, I went to the bathroom and, right, I knock. Cause like, I'm not trying to walk in on someone. Yeah, literally me. I listen. Nothing. And I like to do a second knock, so. Nothing. I'm gonna open the fucking door. I open the door. Right when I'm opening it, a lady's coming out. And I was like, oh, fucking shit. She's probably gonna be mad at me or something. But like, she did not react like in a mean way. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, you're fine. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. She's like, no, you're fine. It was me. Like I didn't answer no that. But she was so sweet. And I thought it was so funny because also I went, oh shit. And like, she tried to calm me down too. Cause literally, I went, oh shit. And I went like that. She's like, no.
I'm just a person.
No, she's like, no, it's okay. She's okay. Like, she was more apologetic too. Like, I was saying sorry. She was saying sorry. And I was like,
why wouldn't she answer?
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't she answer? But people don't be answering. Because I remember this other time. Really? I be saying, no, usually I answer. No, yeah, usually I answer. So never mind. Usually I answer. And I say, I'm in here. Later, that's what I say. I'm in here.
I sit there. I get frozen. They knock and I sit there.
No, I freeze when they try and open. I'm like, oh, fucking shit.
And our door handles,
they pop out.
They pop open.
Oh, I know.
Do
you remember? You remember Bex, right?
I do.
Dude.
Didn't you walk in?
I never walked on.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Someone else.
I had not walking on Bex, girl. But she was walking on me. Cause literally, I was in the bathroom, and I remember, maybe it's a little TMI, but I was on my period. And I remember I was in the middle of changing my fucking pad, Nathaniel. So I'm literally exposed. I'm like this, trying to change my pad. And I'm there standing changing my pad. When all of a sudden, because she did it hard as fuck, Nathaniel. Literally, and it popped. And I was like, oh shit. But she ended up not opening the door because I guess she like, I don't know. She ended up not opening it, not pulling it. But I remember she went like that. And I was like, I'm in here. I think that's it because I remember I yelled. But I'm not coming in, and I was like, oh my god, I got so fucking scared of them because I was like, I'm out and exposed, legit just standing there in my bloody pad, like what?
Pussy lips.
Literally, I got scared. Yes, I was like, I ain't no fucking way. Yeah,
I freeze.
I'll never forget that.
But I don't pull the door handles hard. I will walk up to the door and as quietly as possible, I will hold the door. Like I'll push the. door
No, like
back
I go slow. Like that. Yeah, I like fully and then open.
And then if it
cause I'm mostly doing it because like I'm like if someone is in there, it's giving them time to say something. We're all here and I don't gotta see anything. Cause I'm not trying to look at anyone personally. I'm just trying to go piss.
Do you know the man that gets the shaken espresso with caramel and oat milk?
No, I don't.
Oh well, he's a very hefty man. He's really racist and really homophobic.
Are you talking about Wilson? I don't give a fuck. I also the amount of Wilsons.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean,
with that very specific order. Yeah, I
know what you're talking about. He doesn't even say anything. He just shows.
Yeah, he'll just.
You should have just said that because I don't know. I haven't seen him forever, honestly.
Oh,
but he
mostly comes at night.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But one time, one of our coworkers, he didn't lock the bathroom door. One of our coworkers walked in on him peeing.
Oh,
and apparently he pees like a toddler, where he pulls his jeans down
all the way down.
Ankles.
OMG.
So when she walked in there, she saw his bare booty.
Ain't no way.
He has that upside down triangle type of booty.
Oh yeah. No, that's literally what I was imagining in my head. I've seen the man. Trust me, I know.
We've all seen the man. And so
did they not knock or did they just not answer or what?
Well, I mean, it was pretty late at night. There's usually no one there. Like people.
So they didn't knock.
So they didn't knock. And
no, ain't no fucking way. Now that's it. They deserve that shit. They deserve to see Wilson's ass.
But the door was unlocked.
They deserve to see. I don't give a fuck. If you go to a bathroom, a public bathroom, and you just willingly go and no knock, you deserve to see someone's ass, pussy. I don't know. You deserve to see it. You deserve to fucking see it.
I don't.
You deserve to see someone shitting in the toilet and not knocking on a public door. It's late at night. I'm not gonna knock. Bitch, you're there. I'm just saying, you're there. What makes you think someone else doesn't want to be there in the bathroom pissing? Just that they deserve to see Wilson's inverted triangle ass.
Inverted.
They deserved it.
Oh my god.
Just ain't no way you're going to the bathroom and not knocking.
I don't knock.
And that's what I'm saying. You deserve to see people shitting on the toilet now. You deserve it.
Do you want to take a break?
If you wanna.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're gonna take a little breaky wakey really fast. Inverted triangle.
You're gonna go open the bathroom door right now.
We're gonna go.
And not knock.
Yeah, oh my god.
He's not gonna knock.
We're gonna be right back.
Don't be.
Hello everyone, we are back from our nice little break. I know for y'all it was just a second. Maybe we got some ads in there. We didn't get any ads.
Not a one.
Not one.
We did get new guests.
Yeah, we did get a new guest.
She did decide to do a little cameo. What are your thoughts at the end of this week's podcast? She loves it.
Riveting. And y'all will love it too.
What does? It's good enough for you.
Yeah. And because she has very high standards.
Yeah.
She's a lady of dignity.
If only you could see her eyes.
And then, there you go.
Does that look like a face that lies?
Yeah, does that look like a face that lies?
Anyway, she's just in time for a true crime story.
Ooh.
Okay.
Share with the class.
So this happened recently. I honestly don't know when. I just know recently. But it's about this Korean lady named Chung Young. I think I'm pronouncing it right. But her name is Chung Young, I think, if I'm pronouncing it right. And she's 23 years old. And apparently she went on this tutoring app, right? And she was looking for someone to kill, because apparently it was something she's always wanted to do, she had thoughts about it, and it's just something she always wanted to do. So she went on a tutoring app, and she looked for someone around her age. Yeah.
Have you ever thought of it?
No, thought of it. Yeah. No, thought of it. But I never actually been
I've never had the
thought of it.
Oh, yeah, I've never
it's just been watching
Smiley.
documentaries or watching true crime stories and on TV or videos. I'm I feel like I would have done this. That, but not I'm going to do this, or I'm so curious how it felt. No. Okay, there's no. Hey, no.
Okay, no.
I gotta go, y'all. Y'all, if I'm never seen ever again, this man just admitted he's very curious of murder.
No.
Ain't no fucking way.
Obviously, I would never do it, but
obviously, I would never do it.
I'm curious about.
But he gets this woman.
No, I'm curious about what they're feeling when they're doing it. You know what I mean?
Well, some people get turned on by it, apparently.
How are they?
Wasn't that Jeffrey Dahmer's kind of thing? He got turned on seeing them like that. I think.
I have no idea.
I think that was his thing. That it turned him on. No, it was because I think he
I didn't watch the series.
I don't know if he actually had sex with one of them.
Oh.
But he did something. I know. I saw the way she did, but I didn't want to react like that because I thought maybe. You know how they say you need to act not desperate and they'll come to you. So I was if I just act not desperate, that I don't care what's happening right now.
I wonder
Okay. She sensed that I liked it.
I wonder I just want to know what are they feeling in that moment?
Oh, I would like to know how they're feeling. What the fuck's going through their head, but not in oh, I want to know what
No, yeah, I don't want to know that.
Not in that way. Like I would like want to know just because I'm curious, you know. So I get that part. Never mind, I do get that, but not in like I'm so curious.
I'm not that curious.
Not like that.
I'm curious, but I'm not that curious.
Yeah, not like that. But like pretty much, she was like curious and like she wanted to do it. So she went on that tutoring app and she acted like she was a parent, you know, being like, oh, I need my kid to be tutored. And so she found someone, and it was like, they didn't say the woman's name or like how old she was, but all they said is that she's like around her age. And she went to her apartment, and then pretty much she like, I guess she's pretending to be the like child, I guess. Mm-hmm. And like she went to an apartment, and then when she came out of the apartment, she came out and then she came back, but she came out again with a suitcase, and in the suitcase was the tutor inside that she had murdered. And what else was I gonna say? In the update, they said that like she's reacted like fine, like she's not really showing remorse, like she's eating well, she's sleeping well, you know, like girl does not give a fuck.
She goes to bed every night, like literally,
like that Joshua Phillips on his waterbed.
Sleeping on the mattress as if it's the most comfortable thing. She's like, I fucking did that.
Yeah,
Okay.
But pretty much, no wait. They did a test. I don't remember the name of the test, but it's a test they have in Korea for like psychopaths. I think they have it everywhere, but I think this one's just like specific for there. But like it's a test that shows if you're a psychopath, and for them, you're considered a psychopath if you're over like 25, and like. Yeah, if you're over 25, but 40 is like the most you can get. But if you're over 25, then you're considered a psychopath. And she got 28. And they say that like, if they didn't catch her now, that she most likely would have done it again, like murdered someone. Oh. But yeah.
It's like
this happened in Korea. I don't know if I said it.
North or south? Probably south, because we don't hear any news from the north.
Which one? North Korea or south?
Sorry.
This bitch.
Sorry. North Korea is so scary.
Well, yeah, it's North Korea. I heard there's this guy. I know he already came back. I don't remember his name.
Who went there specifically to be a prisoner?
No.
Oh, someone did that. A man did that.
I did not know that.
He went there just to be a prisoner, just to see what it was like. That takes curiosity to a whole new level that I would never do. But I have one more thing. Like if you're going to like. If you're gonna kill someone, if you like just have the urge to kill someone, like that lady, why didn't she just go for like? This sounds really bad.
Like an animal, is that what you're gonna say?
No, like why didn't she just go for like a homeless person or like someone that like is harder to track down?
I saw them say, I didn't give her credit, but like I saw it on a TikTok. Her name's Lauren Wan, I think.
I don't have your phone this time.
Lauren KWOM. So you know that's her on Instagram, not Instagram, TikTok. And I remember she said, like, that they think the reason she did it, like, the reason they chose her is because, like, she's around her age. And maybe she was, like, jealous because she had, like, a degree and all that. No. And, like, she wasn't really successful. Like, they said, like, people said that, like, once it came out of what she did and, like, who did it, you know, they said, classmates came out and they said that, like, you know, they showed pictures of her and they were like, yeah, she wasn't really, like, a talkative person. She wasn't really social. Like, they said, like, we would talk to her and, like, she would be rude. Like, she wouldn't even answer. Like, they said that she would hide behind curtains and, like, eat there. Something she'd hide there.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
You know what makes me laugh really hard?
Yeah.
Like, we talked about this, not on the podcast, but we talked...
Are you trying to attack me with that? Ain't no way, girl.
She tries to scare me. Did I say this?
You told me this so much.
I think it's so funny.
No, it is funny. It's so cute.
She'll, like, I'll walk out my bedroom, she'll be hiding... quote unquote hiding. She's not very good at hiding, but she'll like be behind the bookshelf and I'll walk by and she'll just go and wrap her arms and legs around one of my legs, and it's so funny. Next time I'm really thinking about reacting to it next time, like acting scared, but honestly I don't think she'll care.
No, you should do it. See what she does. Maybe she'll do it more. Imagine she does it more. She finds joy in scaring you.
She does it so much. I think she loves it.
You gotta try recording it.
Yeah, here, I'll try and record it next time.
TikTok compilation. And
sometimes she doesn't even hide. Sometimes she'll like. Sometimes she won't even hide. Sometimes I'll just be like walking and she'll just walk up to me and then I'll be like, "Are you trying to scare me right now? Like I don't know what's going on." But she's so funny. I love her.
That's hilarious.
I'm definitely in August.
Girl is everywhere.
Definitely in August for sure. I plan on getting her a friend because I think she's been lonely.
Yeah.
You know, I keep saying that.
Well, she probably is, because you gotta think about it. Ever since the whole time you've had her, there's always been another animal.
Yeah.
You know, because the other cats you had before her, they were here when you had her,
Mm-hmm.
when you brought her, and then Phoebe. Like, she's never actually been alone, even when you, like, left and no one was in here.
And her and Phoebe used to play, like, a lot.
Like, yeah, you said that. And I would see them playing, too, yeah.
And I think...
They literally be making noises while we be in the podcast.
What's going on out there? And so I think she just needs, like, a friend.
Yeah.
And I think she needs a little cat companion. And I'm going...
A playful one. You gotta make sure you get a playful cat.
That's why I want orange.
Can you get one that's not playful?
That's why I want an orange one, because most orange cats are known. But, like, if I get an orange one, I'm going to have to get her fixed before. Because most orange cats are males. So I'm going to have to get her fixed before. Yeah, she's still not fixed. I guess I should have done more research before I got her about what I do when I have, like, where I go and how I set it up to accept, like, vet appointments. But, like, I don't know.
Where to go? I would just think like look up some vet place.
I've taken her to the... I mean, I have taken her to the vet. I took her to the vet when she was still a kitten. Because I wanted to make sure she had her shots.
Why don't you go to that place again and be like, can I get her fixed?
Can I get her fixed? I might. Because
they probably already have her own record.
she's old enough now. She's old enough now where she is ready to get fixed. Yeah. And it's about her. It's just so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I love that her little teeth stick out. Do you see that?
See that?
It's so cute. I had more stories.
Yeah, I was away. Let's go.
She's on my phone. She loves having her face rubbed. I mean, like her head rubbed. Okay, are you ready for... Okay.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. This one's good. I used to live next to a murderer. Faye. How would you pronounce that last name? Sweetlick? Sweatlick? Oh. Faye Sweatlick was 6 years old when she was kidnapped out of her own front yard. It was all over the news. I'm so sorry. I had news crews, cops, and even FBI all over my townhouse complex. My fiance and I met the FBI around 3 times. They searched our home and everything. Everything was clear as day. I remember it clear as day. My fiance FaceTimed me as the cops were digging through the trash cans directly in front of my townhouse.
I saw something crawling on her. I saw it right there. I don't know where it went. I saw it on the bald spot, and then it went somewhere over there.
It might be a flea. Phoebe had fleas. But Phoebe's been gone for a while, and she hasn't, like, been scratching or anything. I haven't seen any fleas since she left. It might have been a gnat.
OMG.
I mean, yeah, it might have been a gnat that you saw.
OMG at the gnat.
But you got gnats? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure all the fleas are gone since Phoebe left, so I think it might have just been a gnat.
Okay, keep going.
Interrupting me in the middle of my story.
I got scared. There was something on there. I was like, what the fuck?
My fiance FaceTimed me as the cops were digging through the trash cans directly in front of my townhouse. They pulled out her boot and a bloody knife. They found her body dumped maybe around 300 feet from my house. He watched them find the murder weapon. Dumbass put it in the trash can along with his other mail. He went to his back porch. He went on to go to his back porch and open his own throat. It's crazy. I had conversations with the guy. I never knew that he was a psycho. Can you believe that?
That is so crazy.
I see it now.
I see it too. I think someone was on her.
It was living fine on her. Could you imagine? Like, what if one of my neighbors is like a fucking psychopath and I don't even know?
You never know.
Oh my god, can I tell you what happened the other night? I was having a rough night the other night. And you know the song Enchanted by Taylor. I've been listening to a lot of Taylor Swift. That part specifically. I pulled into my driveway and that part was about to start. I had my volume on full blast, my windows down. I pull into the driveway and I just started screaming it, like at the top of my lungs at like 10:30 at night, screaming it so loud. I had my windows down. One of my doors was open because I was about to get out of my car. She got bored with us.
Yeah, what the heck did she see? That she was like, I need to get there so quick.
I think she just wanted to look outside.
I guess.
She loves looking.
Really had that urge, huh?
But it's like 10:30 at night. My windows are down. My driver door side is open, and I'm just, please don't be. I was screaming it, and then when I turned off my car and I went to go inside, I saw one of my neighbors start walking up to my car. I was like, I ran inside. I was so scared, and I think he got mad at me because I was being so loud so late.
Maybe.
I really had to get that out. I was having a rough night, man. As you know, no, it was probably more around like 11:30 because I was right after clean play. I was having a rough night, man. It was a rough night. Oh. Okay, I have one more story. Actually, I have two more, but we probably only have time for one more. So you get to pick. Do you want this one?
Yeah.
Or this one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's a personal story. Okay. This one's a little longer than the rest. When I was 10 years old, I regularly attended a choir club for kids. One day, I was picked up by my dad to drive home. I was confused about it because it was always my mom who did it, but I didn't think much about it until halfway through the drive. My dad began mumbling about how sorry he was and how he would never see me again. More than a bit frightened and confused at this point, I kept asking him what he meant, but he wouldn't say anything. Until we were home, he did not leave the car. Instead, he urged me to get out. Finally, he told me he would not see me again because he would probably be dead very soon for what he did, and the police would answer any questions that I had. After he practically kicked me out of the car, I rushed home, but there was no one there. I found the door open and a puddle of blood on the floor. The police was nearby and explained what had happened. My dad was obsessively jealous and had found an old pack of condoms in the cupboard, so he drew the conclusion that my mom had been cheating on him. Never mind the fact that we recently moved into this apartment and they could have been left by the previous tenants, or the fact that he controlled my mom's every step and never let her go anywhere alone. The police took me to the hospital where my mom was luckily alive and was being treated. My dad had smashed her skull in with a full bottle of wine. The only reason she survived was because my little brother, who was 7 at the time, intervened. If it weren't for him, my dad would have killed my mom in a fit of jealousy. When he said that he would never see me again, he meant that he planned on killing himself shortly after he dropped me off, but he did not succeed, and the police managed to get him into a mental ward. This to this day is the scariest thing that has ever happened to me, but I keep thinking about my brother all the time, who had to witness my mom being beaten half to death. We both suffered extreme mental trauma from this event later on down the line, but somehow we turned into decent people. I never really told him how grateful I was that he was there that day, but I think that I really, really should. And that's the end.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Could you imagine?
Being around something like that. Being a kid. That's crazy.
I don't like people who are that crazy.
No, yeah, me neither.
I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. Yeah. You are, Rich. No, I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. Mm-hmm. I tell people I'm crazy. Mm-hmm. I don't show my crazy till 6 months into dating, but just kidding. You know what? No. When me and my ex-boyfriend first started dating, mm-hmm. I let him know that I was a little crazy. Mm-hmm. I just didn't show it for a while. But I let him know pretty early on. Like within the first few weeks of his day, I was like, yeah, I need you to know. I'm kind of fucked up. I'm kind of fucked up here and I'm a little crazy. I just need you to know that. Mm-hmm. And then we dated for 3 years. 2.5. 2.5. I
mean, you can do whatever you want at this point. It's your journey.
Every time you say that to me, I feel like sends me back to like when I'm in high school and those like popular girls would low key be mean to me to my face, but like was like trying to like play it off with a smile.
Get your ass out my face.
Do you know what I'm talking about? They'd be like.
I mean, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Do what you want.
It's your
judging.
It's your journey. Oh, it sent me back. It sends me back. Like when they'd be like, "That's such an interesting look on you," and I'd be
the
like,
mean girl's like, "That's such a cute skirt. Where'd you get it?"
And I'd be like,
"From my mom's closet. Vintage."
"That's
Okay,
the ugly."
Ugliest skirts I've ever seen. Yeah, that's what she says.
Oh, she loves you.
I love you too.
Maria is now Athena's godmother. So if I ever die from mysterious causes, check Maria first because she probably killed me for the cat.
Even though he was earlier, what were you saying earlier? You wondered, or I wonder.
You said you were curious.
The way you sounded at first when you said, "I'm curious." The way you said it first. I'm curious.
Are you ready to end it?
I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready if you're ready. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. But Maria, I have a really fast question. Do you know where people can find us?
Oh, I know. Do you?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you're looking to find us together, the Chatterbox crew, you can find us on all available streaming platforms and Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at the Chatterbox crew. And then if you want to follow me, Instagram, exo.exomaria, TikTok, WhatsApp_Maria, and then also the links are down in bio if you don't want to type it in Nathaniel.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at HTTP_NXTHXN. So that's going to be that on this episode of the Chatterbox Crew. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Maria.
And this is Athena. And that's been the episode. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.